Hello my friend, Amnerhunter here from amnerhunter.com. Happy to spend some time with you in another video. This time around I want to share with you the news of this limited time freebie by Vst Audio in partnership with mastering.com. This is not the first time that I share this news with you. Actually, some months ago this plugin was available for free, but since a lot of people are new here to the channel, I wanted to talk again about this plugin, the Maxxvolume by Vst Audio. Alright, it's not specified till when it's gonna be free, probably 48 hours. These promotions usually last 48 hours, but it's not specified, but go ahead and get it. It's a great plugin. And yeah, I will leave you the link in the video description and the first comment as usual, and also I will put timestamps in case that you want to move around between the mini segments of the video. Before we begin with the content, let me invite you quickly to my website amnerhunter.com, where you can grab some additional freebies, such as some free PDF guides and ebooks for music producers and guitar players. Also some free tools, such as some collections of guitar impulses, some collections of drum sample packs, among other utilities. And finally, don't forget to check out this channel or my blog, which I'm updating almost every day with tons of content like this. Let me know if you're here on the live stream. I am always happy to hear, not hear, it would be cool, right? To be able to have voice messages or something, but anyway, it's always cool to read your comments and have conversations with you. Bruce Wayne and Sound Healer, hello guys, thanks a lot for being here. You guys probably were at the live stream some months ago where I shared this plugin, but anyway, let me share the screen here of my DAW. Alright, so this is the Maxxvolume plugin, a 4 dynamics control in one. Actually, it's a low-level compressor, right? You have here at the left low-level compression, high-level compression, which is peak compression, normal compression. Also has a gate, pretty cool, actually, pretty musical gate, and a leveler, right? So this plugin is to like, you would say, what do I need? Why do I need this plugin, or how would I use it, right? So low level compression, it's a specific type of compression that brings up lower details in the audio. Instead of the peaks being reduced, meaning upward compression or high level compression, wherever you want to call it, it's reducing the peaks from the top down, right? Low level compression, it brings up the details in the audio from the bottom up, okay? And it works, for instance, if you want to, maybe if you have, for instance, an acoustics or guitar songwriter, a type of song where you really want to bring up the details of the vocals and the details of the acoustic guitar, right? It's not for every case, and maybe in metal it's not like super usable or something like that, but in rock and other genres I'm sure that you can use it for sure. You can use it on vocals to bring up lead details, like I mentioned, a lot of the quieter details, quieter aspects of a vocal performance. You could use it also on drums, for instance, on the snare, to bring up the character of the snare. Or yeah, and since it has a gate, it's also pretty cool to remove some bleeding on drums, like for instance on the kick drum or the snare or the toms. So yeah, 4 dynamics control in one, right? And the leveler, of course, to keep things under control so that the audio will not pass a certain threshold. Is like a limiter, right? And it will keep everything under control without overloading your converters or your output, okay? So yeah, let's check out this, now that I talked about low level compression and high level compression, all that. Let's check out the features quickly here. You have low level compression, so if we put some audio here, you need to turn on, by the way, these controls with this small square that you have. It turns yellow and you know that it's on, like that. So low level compression has a threshold and a gain. The threshold will let the compressor know what's the point at which it will increase the low level details, right? So you start to increase it like that. Okay, and this meter in yellow will let you know the lower aspects of the signal that are being enhanced. Okay, and you have here a gain control, right? In case that you want to level match or something, this will work. Also, you have the high level compression, the opposite, right? Normal compression. It's like a one control compressor, right? Pretty much like the RVox by Waves as well. It's it has everything integrated, the ratio, the attack, the release, and all that, and it works great. Very musical, actually. So you decrease this and you start to compress from the top down, right? You start to reduce the peaks, and you have also a gain knob to compensate. And yeah, also here you have a leveler. This will indicate the plugin at which point the audio will not pass here. Okay, so with this you can have everything under control. Like I mentioned, you can also use it as a makeup gain, like that. And you have a gate here that you can also turn on. Okay, and the more you increase this, of course, the more you are gating the signal, and it's actually pretty musical. You have also soft and loud algorithm here. Actually, soft, it's a longer release time, and loud is a faster release time in the limiting section, which will of course have subtle effects, but it has an effect on the loudness, on the overall loudness. One more aggressive and one more softer or less aggressive, right? So that's pretty much it. You have tons of presets here to choose from different audio engineers, mixing engineers, and stuff like that. So let me reset it here, and let's check out this plugin in action here in this kick drum, for instance. Okay, so for instance, we have some cymbals, we have some snare. We can go ahead and fix that right away. Very, very musical, right? Only the kick drum, it's there. I'm not losing any one of the drum hits, kick drum hits. Okay, so let's engage low level compression. We're bringing up some detail in the kick drum. Okay, and let's also engage high level compression. Okay, before. Punch here with more detail. It's not like super noticeable, that low level compression. And let's engage the leveler. Okay. This will prevent any clipping and anything from going up a certain threshold, right? Like a limiter. So yeah, let's check it out in context quickly. Off. On. All right, it's not noticeable in the mix, to be honest. Maybe the consistency of the kick drum is noticeable, but all of the low level compression, right, it's not super noticeable. So yeah, let's also use it. Let me have it here on. Let's also use it on snare. The snare drum has a lot of bleed. You can hear a lot of kick drum, some of the room sound, but a lot of kick drum definitely. We are isolating the snare drum very quickly with just one control. We can bring up some detail. Also, it makes it, of course, punchier with the help of low level and high level compression. Let me use this to okay, before. Okay, and the leveler. In context. Before. Okay. Punchier snare, cleaner, right, because of the gate, and more detail, of course, due to the low level compression. Finally, let's use it quickly here on bass. Also want to bring up the detail in the bass, so we can like hear more the finger detail in hitting the string. Okay, let's bring up the low level compression. Of course, it increases the gain, so we can compensate with this, right? Or also we can use the leveler or the gain in the high level compression to level match, and we hear a bit more of the detail, like probably the high end is what I'm looking for more here. Okay, let's also use high level compression. Okay, before. Much more consistent bass. More detail, right, in the arrangement and stuff, but then again, it's subtle, right? And in a like super dense mix, it's not, of course, gonna be super easy to hear these elements, but it's gonna be there, right? Imagine using this on across many tracks in a song. Yeah, it's definitely gonna make a huge difference. And of course, the aspect of the compression, the punchiness, the control of the dynamics, right? So pretty cool. Please let me know what you think of this plugin by Vst Audio, the Maxxvolume 4 dynamics controls in one. Ableton Live Producer, hey, Bruce Wayne, I like to automate it for verse, chorus, or dynamic changes. That's a pretty cool idea, Bruce, actually. It's a pretty cool use of it. to have some variations between verses and choruses and stuff, changes in the dynamics of a song, not just the dynamics of individual elements, but the dynamics of the whole song. Eric Anders grabbed it last time. You had it up. Thanks, Eric. My pleasure, Eric. Bruce Wayne, I think the gain is how much of the effect limited in dB. How much of the effect limited in dB? You mean the gain in the high level compression or the leveler? Digital Mozart, would you say this is the same as MV2 but it with more control? The MV2 is low level compression only, right? This has 4 controls in one. This has low level, high level compression, the gate, and the leveler or limiter. So 4 in 1. It has more options, but yeah, it's I think the MV2 is the same algorithm in the low level compression of this Maxxvolume. Frankland Music Group, how do you get it for free? The link is in the video description. Frankland, first you need an account at Waves Audio in order for you to redeem the promotion, the license, right? You will need to download also Waves Central, which is a free platform, of course, for Windows and Mac on your desktop to manage your downloads, installation, activation stuff. But you also enter in your account there, and you will have it. If you redeem the license online, like on the website, by the time that you sign in or in session within Wave Central, you're gonna have it there, and there you install it. Bruce Wayne, I usually will have the low level go back to 0 on the attack and use the other down compressor. Oh, cool. Also good use for Photastic Images. Thanks for always providing such useful info, Amner. My pleasure, Photastic. Yeah, it's always cool to bring these promotions to you guys. If it can be any help in your music production, I'm happy for it. Low level. Oh, the low level compression. So I like to. Bruce says, I think the gain is how much of the effect limited in dB. Well, it's not limiting. It's like just like gain, just to compensate. I would say the gain. Photastic Images. Click the link in the description that I will put into your Waves account. If you have one, then complete install and activate through Waves Central. Correct. It's fairly simple. I did it like in a matter of minutes, like 3 minutes, 4 minutes or something. Thanks a lot, bro. Definitely going to use this in my songs, says Frankland Music Group. Alright, you guys, I'm glad that you enjoyed this tool. Before we leave, let me invite you one last time to my website, amnerhunter.com, where you can grab some additional freebies, such as some free PDF guides and ebooks for music producers and guitar players. Also some free tools, such as some collections of guitar impulses, some collections of drum sample packs, among other utilities. Finally, don't forget to check out this channel or my blog, which I am updating almost every day with content like this. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it very much. I will see you very soon in the next video. Right? Bye bye and take care.